Hey, what's going on, guys? This is day 3 of ranking the secondaries. Today I'll be doing the launchers. I've already done the machine pistols and pistols, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Number 6, there's 6 launchers. They're all different, very different actually. Some of them are grenade launchers, some of them are rocket launchers, some of them are lock-on only. So I'm just going to go through it in general use and how I feel and just the usability of them, and kind of like how often you generally use these and what I like best, what I'd equip for my secondary if I was using a launcher. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Number 6 is the M320 GLM. It's just a shitty grenade launcher. You have to ADS to use it in multiplayer, so that sucks. So it kind of delays the start. Delays the shot, and that can get you killed. From what I know, I've used it too. I've got it to level 4. I think I got like 40 kills with it, and it was horrible. But from what I know, it's about or just as powerful as the underbarrel grenade launcher, and it just I don't know. If I was going to do that, I'm not going to waste my precious secondary on a fucking grenade launcher that I could just put under the barrel. So if you're using a good enough gun, use the underbarrel. Don't use the M320. Okay, so number 6 is the M320 GLM. Number 5 is the XM25. The radius is shitty. It's usable and you can get kills with it, but the radius is shitty. Most of the time, it's going to take 2 or 3 shots to kill somebody, and the trajectory is all off because it goes straight. You're not used to that with grenades. It's just not practical at all. And sometimes you'll get lucky and like it'll be the perfect situation where you get a kill with it, or you'll do good with it in one game. But most of the time, it's not really that useful. So that's my number 5 is the XM25. The airburst is kind of cool. It's cool, but yeah, cool doesn't mean good. And especially on my ranking, so I'm kind of uptight about how I rank the guns, and I actually put thought through this. I've used every single one. Like I'll use it for this past like 3 weeks. I've been using all the secondaries and writing down what I thought of them, notes and stuff, and then I just basically let it all out and use the notes to refresh my memory. So, but yeah, from what I have used, the XM25 fucking blows, so don't use it. Number 4 is the Javelin. Sometimes this thing can be real powerful, but unfortunately it's got only one shot, which is big. It's a downside to it, and sometimes you'll get cross-map multi-kills, and it's happened to me before. I've got, I think, 37 multi-kills with it, which I'm pretty sure is classified as 2 or more, not like actual multi-kills, like quad kills and stuff, but I think I have gotten a couple, like, real big 3-4 man javelin shots, but other than that, I mean, it's really not practical. You can get kills with it. It's good for, like, demolition, domination, but it's nowhere near as good as the other ones for me, so that's not as good as the Stinger shooting down air support. So, I mean, I guess it could go both ways as a cross map, but I'm not going to waste my fucking secondary on that shit, like I said before. So, let's go and look over those past 3. Number 6 was the M320. Number 5 was the XM25, the airburst grenade launcher. Number 4 is the Javelin. So let's go ahead and go to number 3 is the SMA, or the SMA. People like it. I like it. Like I said in earlier reviews, if you haven't seen them, just because the gun's not number 1 doesn't mean it's not good. So the SMA is real deadly, but one shot, like I said, you can't spam it at all. So you really got to use it good. But if you're good with the SMA, you can really fuck people up with it. It's got a big fucking radius for a rocket launcher. So the SMA is good. I've gotten plenty of kills with it. It's pretty much a sure thing for 1 kill, but the other secondaries I use in general are definitely more than a sure thing for 1 kill. You know, I'd rather pack Akimbo Desert Eagles or something when most of the time I'll get 2 or 3 kills out of them than something like the SMA, which is like, okay, sure thing, 1 kill, maybe 2 or 3 if I get real lucky, or if I hit it on a dom flank or whatever. But my secondary, I like a lot of value out of it, and 1 shell, if you miss, there's no room for a mistake, although it does have a big blast radius, so you can hit a wall, you know, a ceiling above someone that's camping in a room and get them But it's a good rocket launcher. I would recommend using it, but if you don't have good aim or you're not good with it, then just don't use it because there's no room for error when you only have one rocket. So that was number 3. I'm going to go ahead and go to number 2, which is a lot of people's favorite and probably one of my favorites. I definitely recommend using it. It's great for long kill streaks, and if you're not using blind eye, it's the Stinger. Stinger missile is to lock on only, so you got to lock on to air support and stuff like that. That's the only thing you can do with it. But it is a sure fucking thing to take that shit down. Most of the time, like if a Reaper comes out, if I'm using sleight of hand, I can get that thing down before it shoots more than 2 or 3 Reaper shells. So the Stinger is real practical if you're shooting down air support. You can use it on a regular class if you have a versatile enough gun like the AK-47 or the, something that can go plenty of ways, like the G36 you can use real close up or at a decent distance. But I wouldn't pack it on like a sniper rifle class or anything unless you're good at quick scoping. But if you're going for kill streaks, when you shoot down air support, it counts as one towards your kill streak. So the Stinger can really fill a void for, say you're not used to, say you're not as good at killing people, you're going to really up your team by using it, by shooting down air support. And it's going to add to your kill streaks 2 things. If you shoot down 2 UAVs, or it doesn't matter what it is, that's 2 kills on your kill streak right there. So Stinger is really good. I definitely recommend it. It has 2 shells, so you can shoot down a Reaper in 1 life without getting blown up first. And it works in a pinch for sure. You just got to take a couple quick seconds to lock on, and then boom, you're done. And that Pavlo or whatever takes 3 shells, but it'll be out of the air soon. So, oh yeah, I forgot to add about the SMO. You can lock on the air support with it too, so it is kind of versatile. But the 1 shell thing kills it. But anyway, so let's go over it real quick. The number 6 is the M320. Number 5 is the XM25 Airburst. Number 4 is the Javelin. Number 3 is the SMO. Number 2 is the Stinger. And number 1, this is my sentimental love right here, is the RPG-7. It is a fucking badass rocket launcher. It's a little wild. Basically, I use it for mid-range or short range. I've gotten a couple snipes with it, though. On my theater mode, I got the sickest fucking kill cam all the way across underground, the entire, like, almost the entire backside of the map by the beat-on flag. I shot from the window where you spawn between A and C to the beat-on flag. I shot all the way through that window where that one sniping spot is where you can climb up on the post. I shot one that went all the way over there, hit the ceiling, and still killed 2 people. So the RPG, I mean, it gets wild at long range. If you shoot it downward, and most of the time the missiles will curve up and stuff, it's a pain in the ass. But if you're on top of somebody, you're on a map like Arcaden, Underground, Dome, Hard Hat, and what's that other one? Bootleg. Bootleg is great for the RPG, but it's good for campers. You got 2 shells, which is huge. The blast radius is not as big as the small, but if you're using sleight of hand and quick draw, you can really get those out there quick. And that's huge for demo bombs and stuff and search bombs. You pull it out. If you're on the top of the stairs, let's say underground, you're at the top of the stairs and you're shooting at the A-bomb somebody's planting, it's going to blow them the fuck up. And if you hit the wrong side, you shoot it again on the other side real quick like this. If you have sleight of hand, it's like 1 shell, boom, boom, loaded and ready to shoot again. So it's no time. It's like a second reload. And there's definitely multi-kill ability and potential. And I've gotten plenty of multi-kills with it. I think in total I have like 375 kills with the RPG in general, which is definitely more than any other launcher. And I just love it. It's awesome. It's got 2. The blast radius is kind of iffy. Sometimes you get hit workers. Some people don't like it. But if you're accurate, you fuck shit up with the RPG. So that's my rankings for the launchers. And that's the end of the secondary. So next I'll move into, I think, primaries. And yeah, that's basically it. Thanks for tuning in. And go play free-for-all gunplay it's called, on the community playlist. It's fucking fun. And you really rank up fast. I got from level 1 to 20 in, like, no time. So, real quick, M320, XM25, Javelin, Small, Stinger, and number 1 is the RPG. Thanks a lot, guys, and take it easy.